This is a special report coming to you from the Skills and Technology newsroom high atop the towering metropolis of New York City. The following information has... Oh my God, I can't really do this for real. Anyway, here you go, Lou. Take it away.
Joe, gaming it's off the charts. I've never even imagined the level of production and sophistication this whole gaming industry has come to. I read an article, $9.8 billion spent in December 2019 on the gaming industry. I want to discuss with you, and I want your thoughts and feelings on these whole live gaming events. They look to me like a concert and a major sporting event. Like it's a cross between them both. Talk to me about it. What goes on?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're correct. It is a cross between those two, and add a third element into that.
Okay.
Television.
Ah, that's right. Totally forgot about that.
Because it's all being covered. So if you're, as always, if you're watching it, somebody's doing it.
Yeah.
So it's a big event. It's a big production, not just a big event. It's a big production, and there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of technology that may or may not have been there before. It's huge. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, so all the trades are involved, right? I mean, it's everybody who would put on a concert front line and TV and sporting events.
Yes. Yes. And I'm hedging because I'm trying to short speak. Yeah, exactly. Short speak this whole thing. So you have they do it as a competitive event. So there's your sports part. You have contestants who are competing, and you have a live audience that's in the middle of all of this. So then you have to present. Anytime you're doing that kind of a concert that ends up on air, or you're doing a show that's that big that ends up on air with a live audience, you have to start coordinating and thinking. Everything has to work for everybody. So you have to have a live event, the energy, the sound, the lighting, all that has to be cool to make the audience and the live event have all the energy it's supposed to have. Then you have to have, how does this work on television?
Right.
It has to, your audience has to get the same kind of feel, the excitement, the energy coming across. So you have to, it's like going to watch a football game. Sitting there, you're not getting the intimacy, but you're getting the ambiance and the atmosphere of the live event. But if you're home, they present a different environment to you. You're getting an intimacy. You're getting cut around. You're also getting someone telling you what's going on, which is what gaming does.
Right.
So they have brilliantly evolved what was a very passive, competitive, personal event, meaning solitary to a point. But if you really look at where they are now, or what kids do now, God help me saying kids, because I do this. So if I'm playing, one of the video games, I don't like dropping names, but if I'm playing a video game, I'm playing live with other people on my headset, and we're competing against each other. There's screen sharing going on. Rarely does anybody sit by themselves and play a game anymore. They are out there. People still gather together, but even when they're three in a living room, usually they're live too, to a global participation.
Sure.
That, by the gaming manufacturers, which I really thought was the smart play, they figured out, wait a minute, let's really amp this up. They now have sponsored players. They cloned sports, and they did it from a business standpoint, which is I'm now adding in a fourth element. There's a huge business promotion component to all of what we're doing, which allows for the high-level television production, the high-level sound production, the high-level audience production. Now, going to your question 10 minutes later, the answer is yes. You now have an opportunity if you're a sound engineer, or you're a monitor engineer, or you're a television director, or a television truck, or any of that stuff. You're now covering these events like you would be covering the Olympics, or you would be covering a major national soccer game or Super Bowl or whatever.
Yeah.
All of that still gets poured into this.
Joe, it's a whole new sector. It's a whole giant conversation. And I think it's something we should have on our full-length podcast at ferrocity.com.
Yeah.
So let's call this for now.
And we can get some players in who actually are doing that now.
That's exciting. I look forward to it, and I'll see you there, bud.
You got it. Ciao.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to today's show. We've got some really exciting online courses coming up on ferrocity.com. See for yourself the exclusive details at ferrocity.com and make sure you get on board for early notification of class openings, enrollment opportunities, and founding member benefits. Details at ferrocity.com.